Good morning, everyone. I hope I'm audible to you. Am I audible to you? And my MS Paint screen is visible to you? Quickly type a yes or no. Yeah, good. So when I say string s equal to new string, this particular syntax, okay, let's assume it to be ABC. So S is actually storing the contents ABC. Now, if the content is changed to ABCD, then what is to happen is it has to go to the new location and have the string ABCD. So S is now pointing to this particular location. If this now changes to ABCDE, it has to go to the new location and then copy this ABCD and then append E over here. So now this is pointing over here. And meanwhile, there is a thread called as garbage collector. We call it as a GC. And if nothing is pointing to this, then this will be reclaimed from the memory. If nothing is pointing to this, it will be reclaimed from the memory. Okay. So remember that whenever we are changing the contents of the string, it has to go to the new location and there it has to do the addition, subtraction, whatever it has to do. It cannot be done on the same location. So whenever you are working on a string, there are two options. If the string is not changing, then it is better that you simply use this particular syntax. String s is equal to ABC. Is it clear? And in case you are working on a string which is going to change, for example, assume that initially my string is going to be A, then it is going to be AB, then it is going to be ABC, and something like this, then it is better to use something called as a string builder. String builder obj equal to new string builder, and you can pass this particular string. So once you create a string builder, then what will happen? We have a string called as ABC. If you want to change it to XYZ, then what will happen? It will change this at the same location. If you want to append the contents, it will append it over here. So string builder is used to basically handle the mutable data. Mutable data means the data which is changing. The data which is changing. Is it clear to you? So if I have something like this over here, ABC, if you want to remove C, okay, you can remove it. If you want to append the contents, it is DEF. So you can do it over here. Okay. So whenever you want to work with the string in which the data is changing, always and always use string builder. Always and always use string builder. Is it clear? And when you want to work on the string which is immutable, which is not changing, then use a string. So in short, what we have is this particular chart. If the data is not changing, use string. Use string. if the data is changing and it is going to be accessed by a single thread. Right now, what you have done is you have only learnt about the single threaded application. Kindly note, till now you have learnt only single threaded application. There is one thread which is running, okay, which is doing all the job. Till now you have learned that. Our next topic will be multi-threaded application. So if you are working with a single threaded application, use string builder. Use a string builder. So in case the data is changing means it is mutable. It is mutable. Okay. Then use a string builder. In case it is a multiple thread, what do you mean by multiple thread? Your program is executed by the multiple thread. Thread T1, thread T2, thread T3. Okay. If your program is executed by the multiple threads, okay, we call it as a concurrent programming, then use something called as a string buffer. Okay. Right now we have learned only the single threaded application. So in case you have to work with data which is changing, kindly use string builder. Okay. In case you have a GUI application, okay, in which you are playing a brick and ball game and your screen has to be refreshed, then we could use something called as a string buffer. Okay. So point number one, if the data is not changing, use string. If the data is changing, use string builder. If it is to be executed by a single thread, use string builder. If the data is changing and it is executed by multiple thread, use string buffer. Are you with me? Is it clear? Any doubts? See, again I am repeating, Akshay. What I told, mutable data can be handled by string builder and string buffer. But if your application has multiple thread, then we can only use string buffer. Do not use string builder. Okay, if your program is accessed by multiple thread, then that will corrupt the data if you use string builder. So do not use string builder, use string buffer. If it is multi-threaded means multiple threads. Your program is executed by the 3 threads. Assume that. Right now you have got only one thread. This is your program. Okay, there is a class A, there is a class B, there is a class main. It's a single threaded application which first creates A first, then creates B, then creates main, and then sequentially the code is executed. Okay, that's a single threaded application. In case this particular task is broken into various threads, then it is called a multi-threaded application. And in case you want to work on a data, then you have to use a string buffer. We haven't learned the multi-threaded application. That will be our next topic. Is it clear? Is my screen visible to you, in which you can see the MCQs? Okay. So the first set of the questions, okay, there are 4 strings, S1, S2, S3 and S4. What is the result of the following expression? A to J. Okay, so we will see one by one. So for question number A, write down the answer. Whether it is true, false, what it is. S1 equal to S2. Will it be true? Yes, it will be true because S2 is pointing to S1. Clear? S1 equal to S3 because S3 is created using new keyword. S1 equal to S4. S1 equal to S4. It is true. It is true. Because what is happening is S1 is pointing to the string pool having welcome to Java. S4 is also having the same content. So it will point to something called as a string pool having welcome to Java. Are you with me? S1 equals S3. True. S1 equals S4. True. Because equals is going to change the content. Sorry, is going to check the contents. If they are equal, it is going to give me true. F, the tricky one. Welcome to Java. Dot replace Java with HTML. What will be the output? Put this in SOP and see what happens. Put this in SOP and see what happens. Let me copy this. So it should give me welcome to HTML. Clear? Understood? So now pay attention. What you are supposed to do. It was in SOP, so it is in a position to change it. We never assigned it to string. It is a SOP. I hope it is clear. See, what we did was we said A, B, C, okay, and then we say replace. Replace with what? Search for a particular character, replace it with something else. So it is going to come over here and replace it. This is in SOP, so it is going to work. Is it clear? Now, what you are supposed to do, pay attention. Have a string in which you store Java. Okay, clear? Then what you do is you say s dot replace what? Replace this Java. Okay, replace this Java with HTML. And then on the next line give SOPS and tell me what should be the output. What should be the output? 2-minute activity. S contains Java. Then I said s dot replace Java with HTML. So try this in write a program. S is equal to Java. S dot replace Java with HTML SOPS. Have these 3 lines and then tell me what should be the answer. Take your own time. So I'm waiting for your answers. Yeah, some of them have said that it is Java. Some of them have said that nothing happens. Kindly try it out. I want you to write a code. So pay attention. You are saying no output. Why no output? What I asked you was string s equal to Java. When I say s dot replace Java with HTML. And then I told you should print the value of s. Okay, let's run this. So what happens in this case is strings are immutable. Immutable means we cannot change the content. We cannot change the content. So even if you say s dot replace Java with HTML, it won't change it. It won't change it. Okay, kindly remember. So now when I print SOPS, what happened? It gave me the answer as Java. It gave me the answer as Java. Are you with me? Strings are immutable. I said strings cannot be replaced. It is immutable. Clear? If you have any doubts, kindly raise it. Okay. Yeah, it cannot replace it. That's why I said it is immutable. It is immutable. I guess you have not understood the concept. Let me again hit it with this example. What I actually asked you was something like this. There is a class name, there is a string s. I said s dot replace Java with HTML. When I run it, I get the same output. That is Java. It will not be replaced because strings are immutable. Strings are immutable. Clear? Now, The next concept, string S equal to new string. Let's do something like this. String S is equal to new string Java. S dot replace Java with HTML. SOP S. Okay. What should happen now? What should happen? Is my screen visible to you? So if I say string S is equal to new string Java, so what should happen if I say string S is equal to new string Java, S dot replace Java with HTML and then print the contents. Let's see. So if you look over here, the output is still the same. The output is still the same because this is controlling it. Strings are immutable. Strings are immutable means if I say s dot replace Java with HTML, it won't be in a position to change it. It won't be in a position to change it. Hence, you will get the same output as Java. Are you with me? Is it clear? So thumb rule, whether it is string s is equal to Java or whether it is string s is equal to new string Java, the moment I use any function, okay, on the s, it is not going to change the contents. It is not going to change the contents. So let me take you back and further test you with this particular code. Let me just bring you back to this particular code online compiler, and over here now I'll comment this out and I will say replace this particular character A with T. So what I'm doing, I'm saying replace A with T. Replace A with T. I'm taking a single character A and trying to replace it with T. Let's see what happens now. So whether you are replacing A with T or you are replacing Java with HTML, it is not going to do it because it is immutable. Clear? I guess you were not attentive in the class when I explained it. Anyway, I'll repeat it again. Pay attention. String, no issues, no issues, no problem. String S1 equal to ABC. String S2 equal to ABC. String S3 equal to ABC. So when I say string S1 is equal to ABC, what happened was S1 was pointing to ABC. When I say string S2 is equal to ABC, no separate memory will be allocated. S2 will point to the same location. S3 will also point to the same location. Clear? No separate memory will be allocated. If you read the books, they will call it as either string pool, that means there is something called as a string pool which is read only, in which it will place this particular data ABC, or it will call it as strings are intern. Intern means what? The moment I say string as equal to something, and if there is another string having the identical contents, it won't create it, it will point to the same location. But when I say S1 equal to new string ABC, S2 is equal to new string ABC, S3 is equal to new string ABC, then S1 is located separately at ABC, S2 is located at separately at ABC, S3 is located separately at ABC. So let's assume it to be 1000, this to be 2000, this to be 3000. Clear? And since I have made a statement, strings are immutable, whether you use this particular method or whether you use this particular method, you cannot change the contents. You cannot change the contents. Is it clear to everyone? Okay, let's come back. String S1, answer this. Is my screen visible to you? String S1 is equal to welcome to Java. String S2 is equal to S1 dot replace O with ABC, SOP S1, SOP S2. So kindly write the answer in the chat window. What is S1? What is S2? Just write, will it be the same string or different string? Just write this, same or different, instead of writing the complete string. Will it be same or different? So I just need some of the answers from you. Kindly keep on writing so that I can understand how many of you are in a position to get it. So when I say S1 dot replace O with ABC, what happened was you cannot change the content of this. So what happened was S1 is never changed. S1 is never changed. What happened was it went to some other location on the screen and it captured WELC. O was replaced with ABC. Okay. Then we have ME to Java. And that particular location was given to S2. Are you with me? When I say replace O with ABC, this original content was not changed. It went into some other location and it did the change over there. So the moment I fired a replace command, okay, this string was copied to some location and at that different location, this S2 was pointing. S1 never changed. Hence S1 is welcome to Java and S2 is this particular string. Are you with me? Is it clear? Looks like. Okay. No, S2 is not pointing to the same address. I never said S2 is pointing to S1. I said S2 is equal to perform this operation. To perform this operation, it cannot be done at the same location. So this will be copied to the new location. It will perform this operation and this S2 is pointing over here. Is it clear? Okay. Now, read this question 10.10.4. No explanation provided. Just write down the code which will do this task, A and B. 2 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes for this. I guess Yuvraj, you are not. See, I gave you 3 minutes to solve this. So I'll be speaking only after specified time. So very few students are in a position to do it. So what was expected from you is S1 is welcome, S2 is welcome. Write the code for the following statement. Replace all occurrence of character E with E in S1. With S1. And assign it to the new string S3. With new string S3. Okay, so the S1 is welcome, S2 is welcome. S3 should be pointing to the string where you are replacing all the occurrence of character E in with E, capital E in S1 and assign it to new string S3. That means S1 shouldn't change, but S3 should have the welcome with E, each occurrence should be in capital, Okay, that was the first thing. Second was split welcome to Java and HTML. So we have a string called as welcome to Java and HTML. Into an array, tokens are delimited by space and assign the first two tokens to S1 and S2. So yesterday we learned the split command. Okay, so we will be using this and doing it. So let's have a look at the answer. So string S3 is equal to S1. We wanted to replace all E, okay, and replace E with which E, capital E, and S3 should be pointing to it. The next question was welcome to Java and HTML. Okay, this string is assigned to something called as into an array tokens. Okay, so we have a tokens of the type string. It should be delimited by the space. So what I do, I take a string welcome to Java and HTML, okay, and I say dot split this particular single quote. What happens using this is, kindly pay attention, this becomes something like this. Token 0 is welcome, token 1 is 2, token 2 is Java, token 3 is and token 4 is HTML. And then I'm saying token 0. So what is token 0? Welcome is assigned to S1. What is token 1? 2. 2 is assigned to S2. So now if I print the value of S1 and S2, it should give me welcome and 2. Welcome and 2. Are you with me? Have you understood this part? So let me paste this for you. How is it working? Simple. So when I say welcome to Java and full stack dot split delimiter is a space. So what happens is this particular word is picked because there is a space and there is an array over here. Okay. So 0th position will be pointing to welcome. Then the first will be pointing to 2. Then the second will be pointing to Java. The next will be pointing to and. The next will be pointing to full stack. Hence my left hand side is array of string and I given the name as tokens. The left hand side is not string. Kindly pay attention. It is not string. It is array of string. So the first location is pointing to welcome, one is pointing to 2 and so on. Is it clear? Then what happens is S1 is pointing to tokens of 0. So what is token 0? Token 0 is welcome. So this one is now pointing to welcome. S2 is token 1. So which is 2. Is it clear? Any doubt? Kindly raise it. Does any method in the string class change the contents of the string? No. This is interesting. How do I convert which one to be written in the compiler? You should be comfortable in writing in the compiler, Nitin. S1 is equal to welcome, S2 is equal to welcome, string S3 is equal to so and so. What you just have to write 5 instruction S1, S2, S3, print S3, then fourth instruction, fifth instruction, sixth instruction, seventh and eighth should be print S1, print S2. Is it clear, Nitin? Should I give you the time to write this? How do I convert an array of characters in a number or a number to a string? What they are asking is internally something like this. I have a character array, okay? Character square bracket A equal to something like this. They're asking how I can convert this character array into a string. Into a string. So how do I convert a character array into a string? So there is something called as a value of method which will be in a position to use this particular string class. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to the net, open a Google, okay, and try finding a method in which a number can be converted to string using the value of method, and write that instruction in the chat window to understand whether you are in a position to comprehend the concept. Look in the Google and find a solution. What I want is simple. I want you to convert a number to a string. For example, if I enter 123, that 123 should be converted to a string. Using which method? Using value of method. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's see some of the answers. String dot value of method 10. You're converting integer to string. Okay, so on the left hand side, I'm assuming that it is there. Yes, Mansi. Yes, there is a method called as parseInt. Good. But I ask you to use a value of. Int I is equal to 10 and you're converting that by using the string s. Wonderful. Good. Sumit has written a complete program. String value of I plus 100 will be 300 because it is now appending the contents I plus 100. Okay, which is integer. This will give me s plus 100 will be the appending string operation. Good. For converting character array into string, character square bracket array is equal to PQRS, string str is equal to string dot value of ERR. Wonderful. Good. Okay, integer 1 to 3. So what you did was use a wrapper class. Good. Some of the students have got it, but the fraction of the students who have got is very less. So if there are 300 students in a class, only few are in a position to get the help effectively, which is a worrisome factor. This we did it yesterday, null pointer exception. Yeah, what will be the answer of this? Public class text, public void text, string s, text is equal to s. Public static void main test is equal to new test ABC, SOP test. Think for 2 minutes and then answer. I'll wait for 1 more minute. Point number 1, you are displaying an object. Point number 1, you are displaying the object. Yes or no? This is the object name. Test. It is not printing text, it is printing test. Test is equal to new test ABC. Point number 1, it is going and searching for this constructor, but this constructor has a return type void. So it is not a valid constructor. Hence, this line is going to give me an error. Now answer this. What will happen if I remove the void? What will happen if I remove the void? What will happen if I remove the void? It should print a hash code. It should print a hash code of an object. It should print a hash code if I remove this particular void. This was again we discussed. We use a wrapper class called as character. It has got a function called as is uppercase, which is going to analyze it. And if it is an uppercase, it is going to count the number of characters and it is going to return it. Okay. So this we have done it yesterday. String builder and string buffer we have seen. How do I create a string builder from a string? How do I return a string from the string builder? So use a string builder constructor to create a string buffer for a string and use a toString method in a string builder class to return the string from the string builder. There is a question, there is an explanation. I want the code from your side. Okay, so write 3 instructions. First, take a string, put it as a parameter to string builder. So that is going to create a string builder. Then what you should do is you should be returning a string from the string builder. So we should use something called as a toString method, using a toString method. So I want 2 lines, 2 to 3 lines of code which is going to illustrate this concept. Am I audible to you? Okay, we'll give you 1 or 2 minutes more to figure this out what to do. See, what we could do is pay attention. First part, either I can do this string builder obj equal to new string builder, and either you type a s over here or you directly type abc over here. Okay. String builder obj is equal to new string builder s. So we are creating a string builder object from a string. Are you with me? And now if I want a string from this, so I will say string s1 equal to obj dot toString. So this was expected from you. I hope it is clear to you. Write 3 statement to reverse a string s using the reverse method in the string builder class. So this is a very useful technique. I will tell you, see, I'm going to teach you this and then you have to implement it to solve one particular problem. So what it says is write a tree statement to reverse a string s using the reverse method in the string builder. Okay, you have been given a string. You have been told to reverse it. But you know that there is something called as a reverse method, the predefined method in the string builder. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say string builder SB is equal to new string builder S. Done. So what will happen? I have created a string builder. Then I will simply say SB.reverse. Okay, so what will SB.reverse do? If I entered ABC, it will give me CBA. That particular string, the reverse string, is stored in S. Is stored in S. Clear? So what I want you to do is, I want you to use this particular funda of string builder and the SB reverse and toString to write the code which will check whether the string is a palindrome or not. A string is a palindrome or not. Use these 3 lines of code to write the code which will check whether the string is palindrome or not. Because I know that reverse is a predefined string builder, so I can use it. You already know the toString. So I want you to write a code which will check whether the string is a palindrome or not. So kindly paste a complete code. I'll copy this code so that we could fasten the process. Okay, using these 3 lines, kindly write a program which will accept a string and check whether it's a palindrome or not. So what I expected from you was you will declare a string S is equal to some string, let's assume to be a string which is a palindrome such as literal. Then I will say string builder SB is equal to new string builder S. SB dot reverse will give me the reverse of the string. The reverse is stored in some another string called as S1. And then I will say SOP S dot equals S1. If it is same, then what it should give me? It should give me true. And if that condition is true, simply display it's a palindrome, else it's not a palindrome. Clear? So using the reverse function will make it easy. Write three statement to delete a substring from a string S of 20 characters starting at index 4 and ending at index 10. Use a delete method of the string builder. So this is a straightforward question. So I am giving you the solution. What they are saying is string builder SB is equal to new string builder S. S is assumed to be a string of how many characters? 20 characters. What they are saying is you have to use a delete method of the string builder class, which is going to start at index 4 and it is ending at index 10. So if you want to include 4 to 10, then you write 11, saying that it will start at 4 and end at 10. 11 is not inclusive. 11 is not inclusive. Is it clear? Suppose S1 and S2 are given as a string. I guess both string and string buffer are use arrays to hold a character. The array in a string is fixed once a string is created. But if you use something called as a string buffer or string builder, then what will happen? It will be given an additional capacity. Once it is full, what will happen? It will allocate the new space, okay, and then the old contents will be copied if the space is not next to each other. What I'm trying to tell you is something like this. Assume that this is a string builder. Okay. So now you have entered Java. There is still a space over here and you modify it with Java is fun. Okay. Now you want to append such as learning full stack is rewarding. So it will check whether there is a space over here. If there is a space over here, then what will happen? It will say learning full stack. Now there is no space. Assume that this particular space has been occupied. So what will happen? It will allocate a new space over here. Okay, it will allocate a new space. This will point over here and the remaining data will be copied. And the remaining data will be copied over here. So Java is fun, learning full stack is rewarding. Something like this. That's how your string builder and string buffer will work. Okay, whereas in case of string, if it is ABC and you want to change to Java is fun, it cannot. It has to go to the new location and change the contents. I hope it is clear to you. Any doubt in this? String builder S1 is equal to new string builder Java. String builder S2 is equal to new string builder HTML. Kindly pay attention. It is a string builder. That means I can change the contents. I can change the contents. Now S1 dot append is fun. S1 dot append is fun. So what will happen to S1? S1 will now be Java space is fun. Java space is fun. Then I am saying S1 dot append S2. So what will happen? Your original content will be as it is. Java is fun. Okay, S2 is HTML. S2 is HTML. So we will get Java is fun along with HTML. Along with HTML. So what I want you to do is, for each and every example, I want you to write the output. I want you to write the output. Okay, so for S1 dot append is fun, Java is fun was fine. Now S1 dot append S2, write the output over here. Second instruction. Java is fun, HTML. Okay. Let's click over here and you can check the answer. So first one was Java is fun. Second one was S1 dot append. So Java is fun HTML. So let's check it. Java is fun HTML. Third one is S1 dot insert 2 is fun. So what has happened is it will go to the second location in 1 2 will insert is fun. It will insert is fun. So what will happen is the C answer will be, it is Java over here. Is fun is already there. Okay, append HTML has already been appended. So I'm saying S1 dot insert at the second location is fun. So what will happen is J A at the second location is fun will be inserted. Is fun will be inserted. Is it clear? Then D, S1 insert 1 at S2. That means at the first location of the S1, which is A, what you should do? You should insert S2. What is H2? HTML. So go over here to the second location, insert HTML. Okay. And after inserting the HTML, what we have is the remaining characters, okay, which is ABA. ABA. I hope it is clear to you. E, S1 dot caret 2. S1 dot caret 2. Okay. At the second location of the S1, what you should do? You should give me the value. Okay. So what is the value over there? It is V. It is V. Kindly note, okay, all the statements are independent. That means if I make any modification, if I append, if I insert, do not consider this. That means these are all independent statements. You have to take into consideration this particular string, Java, and S2 is HTML. F S1 dot length will give me 4. S1 dot delete at character char at 3. Okay, so it will go to the S1 and delete that third character. So Java JAV JAV. And similarly try solving these exercises. Okay, so I'll paste this particular solution. This document will be uploaded, don't worry. This document is going to be uploaded because it has got most of the string builder function which you should be aware of. Last example, then we'll stop. This example is testing your knowledge of string and string builder. See what I'm doing over here. There is a string which says initialize it to Java. There is a string builder which says new string builder. There is a function called as change in which I am passing two contents. One is string, another is builder. There is a function called as change. It takes two parameters. One is string, another is string builder. Okay, here I am performing certain task over here and then I am printing the value of S and builder. So giving you 2 to 3 minutes to visualize it. Okay, let's try to understand this. Let's go back over here. So I have string S, Java's, and string builder is equal to new string builder S. So S is Java and string builder is builder. The name of the object is builder and it also has Java. Kindly pay attention. Strings are immutable. String builder is mutable. Then I make a call to the change function. Okay, I make a call to the change function. And in the change function, I'm passing s and builder. Okay, now I'm saying s is equal to s plus and HTML. Okay, so this particular s, which was pointing over here to Java, I'm suddenly saying s is equal to s plus some string, and that some string is and HTML. So what I told you that strings are immutable. So when I said plus and HTML, what happened was it copied this Java and HTML to some new location, okay, and this S was pointing over here, and this S was pointing over here, Java and HTML, okay, clear? See, have a look over here, there is a S over here, and then I'm saying in this particular builder, you simply append and HTML, and HTML. So string builder is nothing but a mutable one. So what happened? And HTML was appended over here. But in this case, this pointed to the new location and this was modified. So this never got changed. This never got changed. What should happen when I print it? I should get Java. When I print this, I should get Java and HTML. Let's see whether we are right or wrong. This is Java and HTML. Clear? So do remember that Friday you are going to have your FA. Okay? Friday you are going to have your FA from 10 o'clock onwards. 10 to 11, 1 hour. That will be the end of it, end of the session. Okay, you all can leave.